So what's up guys, it's me, Kamo Games HD, bringing us a brand new video. Now this is my review of Legend of Korra All Alone, episode 2 of book 4. Can't believe the series is really ending. Today at Comic-Con they actually did this little thing where they were just saying thank you to the fans and everything, and they showcased the new episode, and I have to say that episode was freaking amazing. I'm not at Comic-Con, I just read this off of IGN, and I also read their review of Legend of Korra, which was awesome because they gave it a 10, which I hope they just keep doing because this show is freaking amazing. It's just a really cool legacy that's really going on about Avatar, and it's kind of sad to see the series leave and something that was once great kind of go away. So let's get into the review. So firstly, we're going to talk about two things. The biggest reveal in this episode was the fact that Toph returned. We all knew she was returning because in the trailer, if you guys had seen it, at the end of the trailer, Korra said, "Oh my God, Toph," and yeah, it's Toph. She's back. She called Korra Twinkle Toes, which was freaking awesome. I'm kind of happy they kind of brought Toph back in a real cool spiritual way. She seems to be more level-headed than what she used to be when she was younger. And we got some flashbacks of her and Lynn and everything. But I'm hoping we get to see her fight or just some kind of like closure, some crazy closure for her in the Team Avatar, because this is the last series of Avatar and it kind of sucks to just know that. But let's get back into the episode. So firstly, we started off with the story going back 3 years earlier because there has been a time skip, and so with the whole time skip going on and everything, we kind of learned where Korra's been, how long it took her to rehabilitate herself because she actually was unable to use her legs, or matter of fact unable to bend for quite some time. It took her about 2 years with the help of Katara, which was a really cool notch. I kind of got like this really cool Kill Bill feel to it because there was kind of like this moment where Katara said focus on your toe, something that actually happened in Kill Bill, which was really cool. And then Korra did it and she moved and she was like, oh my God, I did it. Overall, what I liked about this episode is the fact that they showed Korra being more down to earth, more human than what she has been throughout the entire season, like series. She's always been this hot-headed, uneven person. She's always just been crazy, and it was kind of annoying at first. But then we started to come understand why she's like this, and now that we see her in this more weakened state, and she's unable to even take down bandits, which was really cool seeing. And we do actually get some calls to Avatar: The Last Airbender, where we actually get to see a picture of Aang, and he's still humorous and everything, which was cool. But overall, no, I keep saying overall. What I mean is, we get to see a much different side of Korra. She kind of cuts her hair. We get to see her journey. She went to all these different places, similar to how Avatar 1 was going to different places to learn new bendings. She's going to different places to learn new forms of herself, or just to follow and try and get away from her nightmare version of herself. You guys do remember, there's this like, I gotta put, throughout the episode, there was this cool, not cool, but more of a nightmarish type version of Korra where it was haunting her, attacking her, and at first we thought it was just in her head, but now we figured out that it's actually not in her head, which was rather strange at first, and we kind of get an understanding of where the series is going with this. It's going to be more or less Korra's enemies going to be herself and Kuvara, so I'm pretty excited to see how they can do it. Most likely we're going to get some kind of reveal next episode on what the whole evil core things going on in her mind, or if it's really just an evil spirit just hunting her down and doing something to her, because there was a lot of spirits in this episode where they were actually trying to help her. She kind of was just trying to say, I don't want help. But right now, I really loving what they're doing with the Avatar. It's definitely going to be an amazing series to end with. The episode was freaking fantastic. If I had to give it points, I would have to say 10 out of 10. Just like IGN, probably a 10.1 out of 10, because it was no flaws. The pacing was good. It felt like an Avatar 1 episode, and if you guys don't know what I mean by that, it's basically the episodes are always feeling good, and they just feel rather good pacing. It feels classic. It just feels like it's natural writing. It's natural. Everything's going on. Nothing feels pushed. Nothing feels forced. Everything just feels fluent and nice and tight. I don't know where I just went off with that one, but I highly suggest you guys check out this episode. If you guys did not know Toph returned, I spoiled it for you. Sorry. Basically, what I meant by that is, yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. But thanks for watching the video. Please rate and subscribe. Stay tuned for more. I'll be doing more Legend of Korra reviews and more reviews to come up, and some gameplay and all that too. So I'll be doing much more with my channel in the coming days to months. So peace.